Is there something he'd like in return? I'll bake him a cake. You gave me such a nice gift. I believe it's right to repay. I don't know how to bake a cake. We're back again to play some games. We are back with Ikemen Vampire. I almost forgot. I almost forgot what game we were playing. We are back with Ikemen Vampire, and last time Leonardo bought me a watch. My man keeps me iced up, and what else? Oh, he bought me the watch, and now I'm like interrogating him to see why he bought me a watch. Before we start, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. It's always in the description below. And we can get started. Leonardo, Chapter 14. I want to ask my question. Why do you ask troublesome questions? Ask me to teach you a skill like how to paint. Besides, you always ask questions you already know the answer to. I haven't heard you say the answer, and that's the most important part. Alright. I held Leonardo's eyes. You had to have planned on giving me that gift for a while. What is it for? He relented with a sigh. It's not as grand a reason as you're thinking. If you have this, I thought you wouldn't need to always check that hourglass. That's why you got me this timepiece? Yeah, you wouldn't need to go all the way to Lee Comte's room just to check the time. Leonardo lifted my hand, his eyes settling on the watch. Time passed between us. Tick, 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 tick. This watch will guide you back to your time. Back to my present, you mean? The rest of us here, we don't live in the same flow of time as you. The longer you stay here, the harder it might be to adapt to where you should be. They don't live in the same flow of time as me? I guess I don't see the time the way the other residents do, because they're vampires. As we were dying, Lee Comte came to us individually with an offer. Those who accepted woke up here with new lives. New lives as vampire, you mean? Exactly. Can't stand Arthur. I can grant you a taste of immortality. In exchange, you will lose your humanity and become a vampire. That was his condition. Everyone except me and Sebastian will live far longer than a normal human. I don't know how long, as they're not truly immortal, but it's long enough, I gather. I've been aware of the difference between humans and vampire, but Leonardo's words had made the divide personal. And you stood opposite of me on the divide, separated by a vast distance of time. Now you have something to help you keep track of your own time. Until you're finally able to leave, that is. Okay. I felt the impact of his words in my heart. This feels unusual. I want to go back, and Leonardo knows it. In fact, he's helping me remember it. I don't know why that should feel so bittersweet right now. I was enjoying the 9th century France, but I didn't love it. Not like I loved my home. In fact, if there was anything I loved, it was... Leonardo, thank you. It's really a wonderful gift. I'll keep wearing it, even after I return home. Make sure you do. He released my hand. Though free now, my hand felt as absent. You interested in walking home and enjoying the sunset, Carmia? They got bikes here? In the 19th century, do they have bikes? That sounds nice. We began walking, the warmth glow of early twilight illuminating our way back. Though it wasn't at all heavy, I felt the weight of the watch with every step. He's given me a really nice gift, and he took me out on the boat too. A boat which we fell into the water. A boat which we flipped over. He knows I can't swim. Leonardo's been so thoughtful. Is there something he'd like in return? I'll bake him a cake. Leonardo. Yeah? I don't suppose there's anything you like. Something I could do for you? Why do you ask? You gave me such a nice gift. I believe it's right to repay. I don't know how to bake a cake. You gave me such a nice gift. I believe it's right to repay someone who does that. Wasn't seeking to be repaid. So you're just gonna have to learn to accept the gifts. What about me? Then what's the point? I can't convince you? I can't convince you? Of course I am. And knowing you, there's no way to convince you otherwise, is there? Don't sound sad about that, Karamia. If you really want to give me something. Leonor came to a sudden stop. How about giving me you? How about giving me you? Hold on, is he asking me for a kiss? He was very close. There was that sweet scent, and I could feel his warm breath on my lips. Oh, hold on there, partner. Hold on there, buddy. Slow down. Leonardo, slow down. Am I going to move? Or am I going to let this happen? Because I notice I'm not moving. He's not going to kiss me. Furthermore, I close my eyes. He's not going to kiss me. You're too easy to fool. I'm going to worry about you when you go home. Told you he wasn't going to kiss me. I feel his hand smooth my hair. Please don't touch my hair. Opening my eyes, I was greeted with a wary smile. Hold on. Using or expressing dry, especially mocking humor. Okay. How you pronounce it? Opening my eyes, I was greeted with a wry smile. I was kidding. Boy, don't kid around me. Leonardo was kidding. Of course he'd be kidding. Why'd I act like he was serious? Could you say the jokes for when we're not having a serious discussion? Scusa, my fault. I'm sorry. Don't frown. He chuckled and went on a few paces, possibly to avoid another well-deserved punch from me. But I just stood there and watched him. There was a strange melancholy in my heart. There's no use asking him what he wants. I'll think about it on my own. What can I do for Leonardo? What would I do for him? He gave me a watch. I don't like baking. I don't like cleaning. I could buy him a book. Am I getting paid? I can't buy no book with no money? I didn't have to think long. Fortune dropped the answer in my lap. There you two are. Good morning, Sebas. Now, make this quick so I can go back to sleep. It's unusual for Sebastian to call us both. More unusual than the fact that we were in Lecomte's room, but he wasn't here. M. Lecomte is away on business today. However, he left a message for you both. There will be a high society ball in a few days, and he would like the two of you to attend. A high society ball? That sounds like an occasion for all the Paris elites to chat it up and pretend they are not so out of touch with the world. What an elucidated description, Leonardo. Sebastian, why would Lecomte want the two of us to attend the party? He probably wants everyone to know I found a serious compagna now. Indeed, that is his wish. These high society balls spread rumors like you wouldn't believe. If Master Leonardo were to arrive with you, Lauren, information that you two are seeing each other would get around fast. That's right, Lecomte wanted to stop the flood of engagement proposals for Leonardo. They must still be coming in then? You do realize your refusal to entertain a notion of marriage is why I'm constantly invaded by this influx of proposals. You don't even have to marry any of them. Just pretend to court one for a time, and the letters will stop. It's all very simple. Simple doesn't mean good, nor acceptable. I pay for all your expenses, you know. And I pay for that every time you make me listen to you moan. If the two of us attend the ball together, will that stop the engagement proposals? It will quiet them for a while. Leonardo does seem to hate dealing with those letters. Now I can finally pay him back. Let's go to the ball, Leonardo. You serious? Yeah. That evening, after work, I dragged Leonardo to the balcony, which was perfect. There was plenty of space there. There was plenty of space here. I don't know a thing about 19th century dancing, and that won't do for leaving a good impression at the ball. If the Parisian elites find out Leonardo's compagnia has 2 left feet, they might inspire more proposals for him. Luckily, I had the master of all trades at my disposal. He could teach me the dance. In any second now, he'll ask how much I know. I better ask first and avoid his teasing. I bet Leonardo doesn't know how to dance. Leonardo, I have a request. Can you teach me the dance for the party? No. Who was it who said I should ask you to teach me a skill? Come on, teach me. He just grumbled in reply. I wonder if the renewed string of proposals was the cause of his moodiness. I know you probably don't love the idea of a fancy party for prim proper society, whatever. But I didn't sign us up for this party to torture you. I had a reason. That's not it. Then what is it? You don't know how to dance? I can't. You can't what? Leonardo's voice was heavy in silence. I can't dance. You can't dance. I can't be. You play instruments. You even make instruments. You must know how to dance. If you haven't been to a party in a while, and you don't know any 19th century dances. No, I've been to parties like these. Party for Princess and the like. Even performed at them. You've played for Princess? Leonardo can do everything except dance. You're a mystery, Leonardo. No mystery here. I've just avoided it. Avoiding dancing, you mean? Can you even imagine me dancing? It wouldn't look right. Dancing is just not something I do. I think he's just embarrassed he'll mess up. Leonardo was blushing now. I giggled. Why are you laughing, Carmia? Because you sound like a little kid. Don't say that. Also, I'm pleased to have found this out. Please, there's something I can't do. It's more like I'm pleased to discover something new about you. I'm not pleased you found out. Leonardo tossed his head, delightfully nonplussed. Well, whatever. That made me smile again. But if I told him how adorable he looked right now, he might just leave. I didn't want that. I held out my hand. Give me your hand. Why? What you mean? I don't know how to dance either. I mean, I don't know no 19th century dances. I mean, we can hit the whoa. We get the whoa at the ball. We can do the Dougie. Like, we can hit the whoa at the ball if you want. I can teach you that. That's as much as I know. We can do the stanky leg. We'll learn to dance together. I'm as much of a beginner as you are. If we're both making the same beginner mistakes, it won't be as embarrassing, will it? Leonardo stared at my hand, his eyebrows knit. You've really got a good heart. That's not your way of saying no, is it? No. Whoa. Forgoing my hand, Leonardo slipped his arm around my waist and pulled me close. It's my way of saying yes. I grinned back at him. Our arms secured around each other's waist. We began dancing on that starlit balcony to music no one could hear. We're both pretty awful at this. I can't deny that, but I'm having fun at least. Enjoying is the fastest way to learn. I looked up, seeking the eyes of my partner. His gaze was intently on our feet, focused. Leonardo is a master of so many things. I never thought I'd get to learn something with him. And I've learned a lot about him too. The little thought made me glad. If Leonardo truly fell in love, how would he treat that person? Would he be treating them better than his compagna provisos? How much gentler could that gentle smile get? His voice is already low and sweet. Would it sound even sweeter? Would he tease them like he teases me? Sometimes I think he's even in love with. His eyes alighten on me. You haven't said anything in a while. Me? I was just, His feet moved one way, mine moved the other. We tittered for a moment to see whose will prevail. Sadly, we both lost. He toppled back, I toppled forward onto him. We really are awful. You alright? Yes, thank you. I glanced down at Leonardo. He was so close to me now. Impossibly close. His arms were around me. He caught me as I fell. Not even trying to protect himself. Here we were, settling in each other's arms, much like the first evening we met. And like every time Leonardo held me, I felt caught in a sweet web I never wanted to leave. Because I don't want to leave. The right thing to do was to let go, to separate, to get up, to return to dancing. Yet I couldn't. Leonardo loosened an arm to cut my cheek. Karamia? Leonardo, we both can't dance. So me and Leonardo are going to a ball. We both can't dance. And we're probably going to embarrass ourselves. I wonder if it's going to be a cliche. You know the cliche where you bring a normal person to a ball in these stories. You go to a ball full of rich people, and the rich people are like, ha ha ha, look at this broke person. Look at her, she's embarrassing herself. Who brought her here? I can't believe she's with Leonardo. All that. And I hear it all. And yeah, I wonder if it's going to be that cliche. So next time, hopefully we go to the ball. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. It's always in the description below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.